Welcome back, boys and girls, to the next episode of the Farmyard Classroom, and today we're going to be learning a little bit about our small animals. So we'll be heading into Little Hoppington village in just a moment. But before we get started, I wonder how much you know about rabbits and guinea pigs already. Do some of you have them as pets at home? Or do you know your friends who have rabbits and guinea pigs as pets? Now, don't forget to get started with your worksheets, so make sure you've got those handy. Have your pencils at the ready. Are you excited? Come on, let's go. Here we are in Little Hoppington, small animal village, and at Bocketts Farm we have lots of rabbits and guinea pigs. Now, looking after the rabbits and guinea pigs takes a lot of time and care, and if any of you have them as pets, you may know that. We need to feed them twice a day, for breakfast and dinner, and we need to make sure they have just the right amount of food, not too much or not enough. We also need to make sure they have hay, water, and they need to be cleaned out. They also need to be groomed, and we handle them as well. We also might need to trim their nails, just like you might trim your nails at home too. Should we go and meet some of our rabbits? Come on. So here I am with Flora, Fauna and Merryweather, three of our friendliest rabbits, and definitely, I think, three of my favourites. Now let's have a look around us in their hutch here. We have the food, which they get breakfast and dinner. They've got their water, which they drink throughout the day. They've also got a log to climb on. Rabbits are very active animals and like to run around. Logs are great to climb on. They've also got these sticks which you can see they've chewed on, and that's because rabbits' teeth grow all the time and they need to gnaw on things like wood to help keep them trimmed. Now, rabbits also need a lot of care and attention, and part of that is grooming, and we groom our rabbits regularly. Now, you can see the two next to me here have got long, hairy manes around their heads. That's because they're a lion-head rabbit, and that's their breed. Now, Flora here is a short-haired breed, but she still needs a groom, and you need to be nice and gentle when you do it. I mentioned the lionhead breed just then with Flora, Fauna and Merryweather. Now there are 50 different breeds around the world of rabbit. This is another one. She's a giant French lop. She's called Martha. And here we have Domino, and she's a Dutch rabbit. Can you just see her distinctive black and white markings? Rabbits and guinea pigs eat plants like grass or hay, or even vegetables like carrots. Do you remember what an animal that eats plants is called? They're called a herbivore. That's right, well done. Now, both rabbits and guinea pigs live in groups in the wild. They'll live in a group of rabbits called a colony, or a group of guinea pigs called a muddle. That's a great name, a muddle of guinea pigs. Now, rabbits dig underground in burrows, and a group of burrows is called a warren, whereas guinea pigs live in rocky outcrops or grasslands in the mountains of South America. Now, rabbits have a lifespan of up to 10 years, and in that time they can have quite a few young. Now, females, males and young rabbits all have different names. A male is called a buck, a female is called a doe, and a baby is called a kitten. Now that might be a bit confusing, because what other animal has a young called a kitten? A cat, exactly, but it's the same name for a baby rabbit. Now in the wild, rabbits would build big nests, and actually in Little Hoppington here, Apple has a pretty impressive nest as well. Apple has her own babies. Would you like to meet them? I thought so. Come on. Apple's nest is made with hay and hair from her body to make the nest lovely and warm for her babies. Now look who we have here. Gorgeous little baby rabbits, or kittens. And she's got 6 of them. Now they're pretty cute and fluffy now, but when they were born, they didn't have any hair and their eyes were shut. And they'll spend about 2 weeks in the nest with their eyes closed before they open them for the very first time. But now they're big enough and old enough to be running around the pen with Mum. So I'll pop him down and off he goes. Rabbits are pregnant for 32 days. So 32 days, Apple had her babies in her tummy before she laid them in her nest. So as well as rabbits in Little Hoppington, we also have many guinea pigs. Now, these 4 here currently living in our animal encounters hutches, and they would normally be seeing you every day in the sessions, but as we're closed, the farmers are having to give them a little extra attention, but I don't think we mind. It's quite a perk to the job. Now, these, just like the rabbits, take a lot of care and effort when you're looking after them. Food and water every day, cleaning them out as well. Now, females, males and young have different names, just like the rabbits did, but the guinea pigs is a bit different. Females are called sows, males are called boars, and baby guinea pigs are called pups. Now again, a bit different to rabbits, guinea pigs are pregnant for 64 days. That's twice as long as a rabbit. But it does mean that a baby guinea pig, or a pup, comes out with lots of hair and their eyes are open. So they're out of the nest within a few hours, walking around and exploring the world. Now, shall I introduce you to Pip here? She's a tri-coloured guinea pig. We have lots of different breeds of guinea pig at the farm, and there are 8 different breeds of guinea pig around the world. And just like the rabbits, we need to make sure that they're healthy, check them, and trim their claws too. Did you know that guinea pigs have 4 toes at the front and only 3 toes on their back feet? Can you see? Can you count your toes at home? How many do you have? Now, I hope you enjoyed meeting some of our little furry friends in Little Hoppington. They are absolutely gorgeous. Now, let's have a bit of a recap of some of the information that we've learnt today. Guinea pigs and rabbits are both mammals. They give birth to live young and they are covered in hair. But there are some differences between the two. Rabbits are pregnant for 32 days and give birth to babies that don't have any hair and their eyes are shut. Whereas guinea pigs, they're pregnant for much longer, 64 days, and give birth to babies that are covered in hair and with their eyes open. Do you remember what a baby rabbit was called though? And do you remember what a baby guinea pig was called? That's the test. Now until next time, take care, stay safe, and do upload some photos of you with your pets at home, or with the drawings that you've done from today's lesson. So I'll see you later. Bye everyone.